Following Argentina's recent deal to buy used F-16 fighters, Brazil is also talking to the US about getting some Fighting Falcons. In June, a top Brazilian official told Yanes that the Brazilian Air Force, FAB, is in talks with the US to buy possibly 24 Lockheed Martin F-16 Fighting Falcons. These discussions are still early, but the official said the FAB hopes to decide soon, maybe by the end of 2024. While BulgarianMilitary.com hasn't confirmed this, it fits with the Brazilian Air Force's plan to replace its old fighter jets. This is surprising news since Brazil's 2014 deal with Swedish company Saab for 36 Gripen E F fighters, worth $5.04 billion, expects delivery by 2027. That contract was expanded in 2022 to add 4 more jets, making it a total of 40. In 2014, Saab won a big contract to supply 36 Gripen E F aircraft. They beat tough competition from Dassault Rafale, Boeing's F/A-18 Super Hornet, and the Eurofighter Typhoon. Interestingly, the F-16 was not considered. Recently, the country hinted at expanding its Gripen fleet. Defense Minister José Museo spoke at the LAAD Defense and Security event in Rio de Janeiro. He said, "The Brazilian Air Force said it needs more Gripen fighters. We are looking at this and studying it." Despite plans to buy more Saab Gripen E-FS, the Brazilian Air Force, FAB, is looking for cheaper ways to replace its aging fighter jets. Originally, they wanted to nearly double their Gripen purchase to replace the old Mirage and AMX jets. However, economic constraints are making them reconsider, with the AMX fleet set to retire by the end of 2025 and not enough Gripens to fill the gap. The FAB is now looking at cheaper alternatives. In the early 2000s, Brazil tried to buy a batch of F-16s from the United States, but the deal didn't go through. In 2002, the US offered to sell Brazil F-16 Fighting Falcons, including advanced air-to-air missiles. This was the first offer of its kind to a Latin American country. Brazilian officials received a proposal from the Defense Security Cooperation Agency. It included advanced F-16s and related weaponry, like the AMRAAM medium-range air-to-air missiles. At that time, the Pentagon's policy was to prevent the introduction of advanced technology into a region, fearing it could disrupt the military balance and start an arms race. However, an unnamed official said the US made the offer because Peru had acquired Russian AMRAAMs. Brazil wanted to update its old Mirage 3 jets and looked into buying 12 to 24 new fighter planes. They considered a few options and narrowed it down to 3: Dassault's Rafale, Boeing's F/A-18 Super Hornet, and Saab's Gripen NG. They decided not to go with the F-16. However, talk about buying second-hand F-16s has come up again. Even though these older F-16 models don't have the advanced features of the Gripen E-FF, the F-16 is still a proven fighter jet, known for its flexibility and wide use around the world. The Gripen E-F incorporates advanced avionics and sensor fusion technology, which allows for superior situational awareness and data processing capabilities compared to older F-16 models. This integration enables pilots to make more informed decisions in real-time combat scenarios. One of the standout features of the Gripen E-F is its state-of-the-art electronic warfare (EW) suite. This system provides enhanced threat detection and countermeasure capabilities, making it more adept at evading enemy radar and missile systems than the older F-16 variants. The Gripen E-F is equipped with an advanced active electronically scanned array (AESA) radar, which offers greater range, better target tracking, and improved resistance to jamming. This radar technology is a significant upgrade over the mechanically scanned radar systems found in many older F-16 models. Another key advantage of the Gripen E is its superior fuel efficiency and extended range. The aircraft is designed with a more efficient engine and aerodynamics, allowing it to operate longer and cover greater distances without the need for refueling, which is a notable improvement over older F-16 designs. The Gripen E features a modern cockpit with a fully digital interface, providing pilots with a more intuitive and user-friendly environment. This includes advanced touchscreen displays and a helmet-mounted display system, which enhance pilots' situational awareness and reduce workload compared to the analog and less integrated systems of older F-16 models. The Gripen E boasts an open architecture design, which allows for easier upgrades and integration of new technologies. This modularity ensures that the aircraft can be continuously updated with the latest advancements in avionics, weapons systems, and software, maintaining its edge over the more rigid and less adaptable older F-16 models. While F-16 Fighting Falcon is an American single-engine supersonic multi-role fighter aircraft originally developed by General Dynamics for the United States Air Force, USAF. Designed as an air superiority day fighter, it evolved into a successful all-weather multi-role aircraft with over 4,600 built since 1976. Although no longer purchased by the U.S. Air Force, improved versions are being built for export. In 1993, General Dynamics sold its aircraft manufacturing business to the Lockheed Corporation, which became part of Lockheed Martin after a 1995 merger with Martin Marietta. The Fighting Falcon's key features include a frameless bubble canopy for enhanced cockpit visibility, a side-mounted control stick to ease control while maneuvering, an ejection seat reclined 30 degrees from vertical to reduce the effect of G-forces on the pilot, and the first use of a relaxed static stability fly-by-wire flight control system that helps to make it an agile aircraft. The F-16 has an internal M61 Vulcan cannon and 11 hardpoints. It is much smaller and lighter than its predecessors, but uses advanced aerodynamics and avionics, including the first use of a relaxed static stability fly-by-wire (RSS-FBW) flight control system, to achieve enhanced maneuver performance. Highly agile, the F-16 was the first fighter aircraft purpose-built to pull 9G maneuvers and can reach a maximum speed of over Mach 2. Innovations include a frameless bubble canopy for better visibility, a side-mounted control stick, and a reclined seat to reduce G-force effects on the pilot. It is armed with an internal M61 Vulcan cannon in the left wing root and has multiple locations for mounting various missiles, bombs, and pods. It has a thrust-to-weight ratio greater than 1, providing power to climb and vertical acceleration. The F-16 was designed to be relatively inexpensive to build and simpler to maintain than earlier generation fighters. The airframe is built with about 80% aviation-grade aluminum alloys, 8% steel, 3% composites, and 1.5% titanium. The leading-edge flaps, stabilators, and ventral fins make use of bonded aluminum honeycomb structures and graphite epoxy lamination coatings. The number of lubrication points, fuel line connections, and replaceable modules is significantly lower than preceding fighters. 80% of the access panels can be accessed without stands. The air intake was placed so it was rearward of the nose, but forward enough to minimize airflow losses and reduce aerodynamic drag.